We're super excited to be here at Boston eTail because of all the great network and all the great brands that are here, but also just all the trends and the amazing kind of future-looking visions that everybody has.
I'm really excited, first and foremost, to connect face-to-face with all of our partners. This is one of the great events of the year where we're able to shake hands and talk face-to-face, and we all know that that's a little bit more enjoyable than all of the Zoom calls that we have in most of our life.
I've quite enjoyed some of the talks on LTV, because that's quite topical for us at the moment. And obviously there's the Gen AI fruit salad, but there's been some more kind of tempered presentations on that as well, so that's been good too.
Yeah, I will be talking about how to bring a diverse lens and angle to commercial strategies and thinking about the importance of bringing diversity to the end customer and how you're able to actually increase your overall reach by being more inclusive and thinking about broad audiences.
It's the value exchange, right? Yeah. Like there was another guy on stage who's like, oh, you take away all of the cookies on when you go onto Amazon and see how your experience is, you'll be begging for them to start tracking you again.
It's just as good as it was last year, always taking away some really good nuggets of information, and you know, some things resonate and some things don't, but it's always insightful no matter which way you go.
eTail East has been quite an experience, a very intimate experience. A little bit different than those large conferences that you see, but I find that to be really enjoyable. You got a small pond, and it's great to meet people out here.
My talk was more about the hype versus hot and the way people think about things, right? So thinking about segmentation as the North Star of personalization, that's kind of like old school, you know, whatever. It's like people talk about that a lot, so it's kind of hyped up. But at the end of the day, the real thing that people are doing that's creating business outcomes is more individualization, focusing on profiles, right? It's remembering that the people that are, I think I said on stage, I talked about who's your best customer. And I said, it's not the person spending $40,000 a year with you, right? That's not your best customer. Not if you want to find growth. If you want to find growth, it's the person spending $40,000 with your competitor.
There's a lot of change in the marketplace these days, as you know. So you hear buzzwords like AI, machine learning, privacy changes, just so much happening. And with those changes has been a lot of advantages to marketers, right? Campaigns are as efficient as ever, right? New channels to go in, new tactics to try. But unfortunately, especially with some of the big players out there, there's less data that they can pass back, either because they cannot or they're not willing to.
Say yes.
Say yes.
And again, I think that's the theme across everything. Say yes to trying interesting things in AI. Say yes to using it yourself personally, using it in your company. Say yes to coming on a podcast, or say yes to going to a dinner even if you're tired, right?